Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, everybody out there on the internet. So yeah, channel taken for June 2023. Probably gonna be a bit shorter this time because I'm doing this before I need to get ready to work, and I don't want to go long on it. Otherwise, I'll possibly be late to work. So yeah, um, my fan is on over there, so I'm sorry if there's like a hum in the background. That's what that is, or like a weird this static whatever pickup on the mic. Anywho, Channel Tekken is basically, if you don't know, three main things to talk about. So we've got videos I'm working on for the channel, changing stuff on the channel, IRL stuff, and under videos I'm working on. There's subcategories, playthroughs and streams, vlogs, DIY, do-it-yourself stuff, how-tos and other stuff I might be making for the channel. The other two categories don't have subcategories because they are things that happened or didn't, with anecdotes and asides sprinkled in. Um, I still need to update this stupid thing on like the streams and playthroughs and it being like this is kind of the same thing. Anyway, so videos I'm working on right now. Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. Currently playing that and streaming that. And then like the weekly seasonal quest up in Destiny 2 that's happening every week at some point. Those are the two main things right now anyway. I mean, Destiny's always going to be like, there because it's, it never ends. Let me look at my game release list real quick because I don't think there's anything else that came out last month. Yeah, it's just 16. Master Chronicles I didn't pick up because, it was like announced before well, it's whatever. I put it on the list because it's like, I look forward to like getting it on like sale or something. I also picked up AW Fight Forever. I might play the career mode in that game, so we'll see what happens. Um, it's like, well, there's nothing else on my list, right? Like, July is just The Expanse, so that comes out, I don't know, I think the 17th or something. I honestly don't know what the date is. I don't have it on here, so it's sometime this month, or July rather. That's only July game. Um, so besides that, what I'm trying to do, because I don't think I have anything I'm playing through right now that I'm not finished. Because I finished Ferrari 4 Remake. That was great. Yeah, that was good. Um, so I still have stuff from last year, but it's like all the stuff from this year is basically done, except the Forspoken DLC, which came out like not that long ago. Forspoken DLC, Final Fantasy 16, Fight Forever, and then yeah, everything else is like July forward. Um, but then Baldur's Gate 3 got delayed to September. I think it was at the end of August, but now it's in September. But then it puts it basically in line of fire of Starfield. So it's like, oh well, I will still get it, but I'll have to look into like the pre-order bonuses because if there's a pre-order bonus, maybe because I was gonna get like the deluxe edition or whatever. So it's like if I can just wait on that, it's gonna go down in price anyway. So it's like if it's coming out at the same time as Starfield, I'm not gonna get around to it too until who knows when. So there's no point to pre-order it. Um, but I do want to try to play through the first two games of it because I haven't played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So I think I was talking about that. My alarm for work's going off, or to get ready for work's going off. But like I said, I was gonna mention that like a couple times with Tekken's ago or something, and I was like, oh, it's a surprise. I don't want to spoil it. That's what the surprise was Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Gonna try to get through those. I have no idea how long they are. I imagine they're not that bad on length, so I'm hoping I can get through them. Because like I said, the only thing that's this month is Expanse, and I don't think all the episodes are the same day, so there's that too. But with Expanse, it's like every time there's a new episode, I'll just play it, and then the telltale fun times of like play it, see what happens. These are my choices. What happened, and compare with everybody else, and like yeah, so that's fun. Yeah. Um. Wow. Oh my gosh, my brain is just. Let me load up my channel real quick, and then I can see if there's any videos besides Final Fantasy 16. Cause I don't think that's it. I think that is it. It's just 16 and Destiny. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Extra Primal beta test. I'm not sure if I'm beating that game. I wanted to play the beta just because, but then it's like, because visually it looks cool, right? There's a bunch of mech suits. They all have different skills, but then I played it and it's like, there's I don't know, man. It just I don't know. It's fine. It's just I don't know. It's the mode that they had available was kind of weird because it was like you're it's kind of like Gambit in Destiny except that like so I thought for the most part it's like Gambit without the whole like invasion mechanic, which is nice. But then at the end it was like you're able to like hit like attack the other team. So it's like I didn't like that because I liked the whole just having it be a race or having it be like one team versus the other clearing the objectives as fast as possible. But then like there are times when you can like possess a giant dinosaur and attack the other team, which is fine because it's like you can just focus fire and kill it. Or there's like the time, or like there's like part at the end when like you're at the very end objective and like you're both there, and you can like be shooting the other team. And I was like, I don't. If that wasn't the thing, that'd be fine. But then there's other modes, so I'm not sure like how fun those are gonna be or how interesting they are. And story's kind of but then it's like, dude, it's I don't know. It is Capcom. They haven't really missed lately, but this seems like it's going to be because it's got a season pass and it's very live service heavy, and it's like, no, I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, there's like so many seasons in it, and it's like I don't want to like jump into that game and just be stuck playing it just because. So it's like I don't know, man. I might skip that one. Live a Live. I got through the second campaign actually. I'll put those up when they're all done because otherwise it's like, dude, I'm not. I have no idea when I'm getting done with those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Besides Destiny Resident Evil remake and some random Fall Guys videos. I guess I did play some Sunbreak, but not really. That was that was last month. Hmm. Well, Uh, so yeah, that's basically videos I've been working on and playthroughs and streams I've been doing. And then going forward, like I just said, what's PlayStation streams are going to be Final Fantasy 16 and Expanse when that comes out. And then eventually Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 once I finish Final Fantasy 16, because it's like I'm trying to go back to one game at a time. So once I'm through Final Fantasy 16, it's like, okay, there's nothing on the horizon. Um, so Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 I can slot in there. And then I did finally get all my legend cards on Gran Turismo like added up and like how much I need to like just save up the credits, buy all those, and be done with that crap. Delete the game. So we're working forward to that goal of deleting the game because it takes a lot of space and it's like I'm low on storage all the time. So yeah, um, and it's like yeah, it's like the game stopped being fun like a long time ago. So there's that too. Just a bummer. Like just like yeah. This whole thing, I don't want to talk about it. Glitch mode let me down so much. Like it just after they adjusted the credit thing and like made it so like scummy in nature to like it's very grind intensive and it's like dude why did like they didn't have to do that and they did so yeah um I think that's pretty much it yeah like as far as playthroughs and streams yeah trying to think if there's anything else. I mean I would like to get back to the Forza deep dive but it's not happening so it's like who knows. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. What else? What else? That's all I have on the top of my head. So it's like if there's anything else, there might be an update to this next time. Let's see. As far as vlogs go, nothing new there. No new vlogs. No new vlog ideas. At least from the stuff I've mentioned in the past. So there's that. How to DIY and other stuff. Nothing to report. As previously stated in other Champion Dragons, because it's been basically all gaming all the time. So yeah, changes the stuff on the channel. Oh, I just realized something. There is one thing. The Shepherd run or the Mass Effect stuff for 2,000 subscribers. I still need to start that. I I'm not sure if I want to start it this year because I'm so focused on like the stuff that's coming out like every month, and there's like so many games, and it is like the year of the video game. So I don't. I know I said I would do that, but it's like I can still do that in the future. It's just like I don't want to like put it in like the forefront, like to like uh obstruct all the stuff I'm trying to think of the words. It's like what's the word? But like obstruct all the like for momentum I have for like all the new releases. It's like I don't want to like jump into that because it's like an older game, an older release. And I can always revisit it. So there's no real point to like. I think there's no real point to like do that now because, I've got all the stuff I'm trying to like do every time there's like a new game or not all the stuff, but like I've got my momentum and I've got like the whole I've got the whole I've got the whole list going on of like the new gamer list. I'm just it's all working together and it's all coming. It's all There's no point to like throw that in there and then like ruin it. I did want to do it, but because it's the summer, but it's like, dude, it doesn't matter. I can do it whenever. So it's like I'm just waiting until next year, 2024, because I mean, there's a lot of games coming out next year, but it's like, dude, it's like it'll be good. It'll be like a nice way to like take a break and then you know, see like what is out next year that I want to play. Because I don't have I mean, I've got a list made, but I'm not sure if I want to like go as hard on like the playing new releases as they come out. Because usually before that or before this, I would have been like, okay, depending on the game, I'm gonna like wait 6 months and like let it be half off, and then I'll pick it up. But then like this year, I was like, I'm just gonna play everything as it comes out and see how that goes. And I was able to, so it's like, okay, so if I really wanted to, I could play all the games as they release. But then there's just stuff like I'm not playing. But that's for other reasons, So that's why the camera worms. Like I'm not playing anything from Ubisoft or Activision because of like their scandals. I really want to play that Star Wars that whatchamacallit, Star Wars Outlaws or Rebel, not Rebels. I didn't even know what it's called. But like the one where you're like the smuggler lady and it's open world. There's multiple planets, blah blah blah. That one. That one looks like a fun time. Um, but that's next year as well, so it's like whatever. So yeah, but then thinking of like stuff like that where it's like it is from like those scummy publishers with the what's the word, scandals. Just like to wait until they're half off, so it's like yeah, and like in like they're mega publishers anyway, so it's like if you wait what 3 6 weeks or however long 3 6 months, when I can wait because I've got plenty of other crap to play. It's gonna be like effing half off eventually. So yeah. Also, I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah. Oh, Destiny 2 story ends next year because that's final shape, and then that's done. It's like I mean, obviously it doesn't end because it's gonna go forever, but it's like, dude, I'm out after that. I'm not even buying like the whatever edition of it. I'm just gonna get like the normal edition, play the campaign, be done, not even worry about the seasons for next campaign because like this one is just letting me down so hard. I don't want to talk about it. If you've been watching the videos, because it's like it's complete nonsense and just yeah. And they had a whole like cutscene that was like explained a bunch of stuff that should have been like in the campaign, and it's just like, okay, sure, well we'll get it from this telepathic link to the fish monster or giant sea creature at the bottom of Titan. Sure, whatever. Um, yeah, I haven't played it this week to see how the story progresses after that. See if there's been any big lore or story stuff. But whatever. I'm also seeing a bunch of videos recommended to me on YouTube, and it's like the just like the people. Not the people, but like the fan base just like turning on. Well, not I don't know if the fan base is turning on the game because they're also gonna keep playing it. But like everybody complaining about the in-game shops and microtransactions. And it's like, yeah, okay, big whoop. Like that's been in the game for like a long time. So, but yeah. Anyway, it's the whole thing. But yeah, that's that. I just remembered. As far as changes to the stand stuff on the channel, nothing happening because I would have to make some effort to make a new channel trailer. That's not happening anytime soon. I'm just focused on playing all the stuff as it's coming out as the monthly stuff. That's on my list. Which I couldn't recap on the list after I'm done with this. But yeah, when I get there at the end, IRL stuff. I don't have anything here. I probably could think of something to put here or talk about, but it's like, dude, just for the most part, it's like it's not as bad as it could be, but it's whatever. I came up with a mantra. I'm not gonna say because it's depressing, and like every time I think about IRL stuff, it seems to be like, why is it got to be such a bummer, segment? So I'm not gonna even bother with it. Um, but to review on the game list for like the rest of the year, I did pull it up on my phone. Oh wow, it actually starts in July, so it actually saves us time. So, if my camera can focus, because it takes a second all the time. All right, so it says August, but let me scroll up. All right, there we go. So June, if this picks up, we've got Final Fantasy 16, AEW Fight Forever. So I've basically got those two. That's why they got check marks on them, or pre-ordered or whatever. And then we've got July, The Expanse. And then that one I haven't pre-ordered yet. And then August we've got Sea of Stars, Baldur's Gate 3, but I need to update this because Baldur's Gate 3 got moved to September, so that's not current. And then Starfield I already pre-ordered because that's why it's got the checks. Man, that showcase so good. In October, 3 games. Oh my gosh. Um, I mean, the third game is like a strategy RPG that I'm probably gonna just pass on because honestly, it's like I can only play so many games. So it's like there's no point to like get all of them if you can't play them all, right? So it's like, it, whatever. I'll just read them off the list. 'Cause the stupid camera wants to not focus. But Spider-Man 2, Forza Motorsport, and Lamplighters League. And so it's like in that situation, it's like just the first one is obviously Spider-Man 2 takes priority. I'll probably pick up Forza 2 or Forza as well, just because. But I won't play it until I finish Spider-Man, and then Lamplighters League. I don't even know if I'm gonna pre-order it. It just looks like something I would like to play. But then everything else on the list is just not doesn't have a month because there's 2023. It comes out, but there's no date. Is a Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and then there's 2024 stuff on here, which is not this year, so it doesn't matter. And then Sword of the Sea, which is like no release date, so I don't know if it's this year or next year. And then there's stuff that's missing in action that it should have been out by now, or we should have some more details on, but we don't, which is Little Devil Inside, which was supposed to come out in 2022, and Unsung Story, which is out in early access on PC, but it's not out on console yet, and I pre-ordered it on Kickstarter, so I should somehow, some way, get my free copy somehow, some way. So, if not, whatever. I mean, not if not, whatever, but soon, eventually I'll be able to play that game, because that's a long time coming on that one, but yeah. And that's it for Channel Tekken this month, and I was able to, yeah, finally, well, not finally, but I was able to like bang that one out in less than 20 minutes. So we're just getting into there. If I remember anything that wasn't in this, well, whatever. I guess, yeah, too bad. So yeah, that is it for Channel Tekken this month. So until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now signing off.